My dearest friends, welcome to my channel. I'm Kaya Signamari from Heart to Heart, an intuitive channel and helper on many levels and so much more. I'm back with an intuitive reading, channeling for the energies of 2021. I'm a bit late. We have already a bit more than 1 week in this year, and it became already chaotic in this week. It was an experiment for me. It's the first time I did that since I discovered that I can channel when I paint. And I made a painting with squares, 12 squares for each month. I painted them. It was a huge work. I loved it, and I will give you a general overview over 2021 with informations I got while I was painting, and after that little mini readings for each month. They are not long, between 2.5 and 3 minutes. So I pulled some cards for this year as well, and the first card is an angel. The Angel of Healing. It's a German deck. Healing is Heilung in Germany. So you will see the card now while I talk about this. And this was touching me deeply to see that we are supported and that all what is happening in this year is at the end for the healing of the world and mankind. The next card I pulled was an animal spirit, the butterfly spirit, what says transformation is beautiful. You will see the card now when I talk about it. And for me, this is the phrase for 2021. Transformation is beautiful. So as long as we can welcome what is happening, as long as we can stay flexible and adaptable, this year will be much easier than when we go in resistance. So if you can take into your heart this transformation is beautiful, this year will be much easier than when you're in resistance. The last card I pulled was a dragon, the royal blue and gold dragon. And the card says, strengthens you to stand in your power with wisdom. Awaken to your own majesty. Wear your cloak of power with pride. I love this card as well, and this is something what you will listen to, will come by again and again, that we are so asked to listen to our own wisdom and to stand in our wisdom. As a lot of things, a lot of what we thought is universal wisdom, or no, it's not wisdom, that what we thought is fixed, it is like it is in our world, will not any longer be fixed, will crumble, will melt, will explode, will get cracks. And And the more we can stand in the power of our own wisdom, the more stable we are in all what will happen. So I come now, I approach to my reading. You will see now the whole painting. I painted it in 3 steps or 4 steps. I didn't paint it on one day. And before I painted the last 3 squares, October, November, December, I think there were 3 days in between, what I found interesting. And in the 3 days, a lot happened in the US already. It's surprising and uncomfortable news for the moment. There's something cooking up at the moment, really. And that's not over. We will see where this will lead to. I will read you now the informations I got while I was painting. Then You will have the mini readings for each month, and at the end I will say some words. So, the 2021 forecast. As I said, for me the main topic is transformation is beautiful. Chaos. That's the word and energy I always get when I feel in 2021. It will become chaotic. We have already experienced a lot of chaos in 2020, and this was only the beginning. And it will feel different in 2021, as the last year has prepared us. In 2020, we had to react of the chaos on the outside. We had to understand that all what we thought would be stable isn't any longer. Rules without logic, changing from one day to the next. Planning was nearly not possible. A lot of uncertainty and the first steps into the unknown, the new. All this created chaos inside us. Not comfortable, but well needed. To question ourselves, our lifestyles, to dive in wounds and depths, to let the light in, to heal. As a result, we gained a stability in ourselves we never had before. We listened more and more to our inner voice, to our intuition, as we didn't know any longer which outer information to trust. And this stability and trust in ourselves will make it much easier for us to cope with the chaos and uncertainty on the outside we will experience in 2021. We know in what kind of world we would like to live, a world based on love, mutual respect and appreciation of the diversity of all human beings. We can't create the new out of the old, what means that the old has to crumble, to melt, to vanish. As I feel it, the new will grow, materialize, and start to be visible at the same time. It is not that the old has to be vanished completely for the new to take place. This will happen at the same time, as it has already in the past. For example, in the school system, there are already a lot of alternative school forms based on the knowing that every child is unique and different and learns in its own pace, instead of the classic system in which the child has to fit in. Otherwise, there's something wrong with this child. And this is only one example. Our health system will change profoundly in the next years. For sure, the political system, the bank and money system, food and environment. All this will become back to a heart and love-based system in the next years. What we will have in 2021 is already an immense acceleration of the transformation, as all the breakdowns in some systems. The bank system will get some huge cracks this year, what will create a lot of fear at first, and is needed for a transformation to the better. As I feel it, the virus will vanish from one day to the next, as its job is done. The question is if we will get informed about that by the media, as the business with the vaccine starts now. I can't feel that the vaccines become mandatory, but there are a lot of things we will not any longer be allowed to do or to visit without being vaccinated. And nobody knows what is in these vaccines. That Bill Gates was so interested in the development of the vaccines let me be very distrustful of them. And now the good news. As we will be also in 2021 very controlled and ruled by the government and the ruling classes, more and more humans will wake up and question the system, and an immense creativity on a global level will arise. When it is not longer allowed to go in a fitness studio, for example, without being vaccinated, people will find each other and exercise together in nature and private places. A sweet revolution based on love will take place. Like-minded souls will find each other and build new communities in which vaccines and masks have no place, but honesty, respect, love, and fully following the intuition and the voice of our hearts. This will happen very natural and organic. I feel that we will have another important transformation of the energies in March. I will have a look to that when I paint for this month. What we can expect as well are environmental disasters, earthquakes, water floods and storms, big ones. So stay in your heart no matter what. Ground and connect with Mother Earth. That will give you peace and breathe. All this is happening for us. On a personal level, the qualities of relationships will change profoundly, as so many are longing for real connection, honesty, exchanges from the heart, respect and gentleness, and deep intimacy. We will still have to heal wounds, we will still be triggered. And we have learned in 2020 to act different and will go on to unlearn unhealthy patterns in 2021. Creative and cooperative projects will bloom. The male and female energies will come back much more in balance. I would compare 2021 with a roller coaster. There will be moments very frightening, others that you enjoy so much, and when you are in good company, when there's love between you and the people you made the ride with, you can love the whole experience. It's up to you. These were the informations I got while I started painting. And I will read you now, month per month, the informations I got for every month I start with January. Now we come to January 2021. I pulled an animal spirit for this month as well, the koi fish spirit. It says, there is always enough. And then I painted. A light yellow is the base of January. There's a lot of light coming in since the solstice on the 21st of December 2020. Our systems are getting a total upgrade. It can be that you feel ill and you have to sleep a lot as your system is processing all these new light codes. When you can follow the needs of your body, sleep, rest, drink a lot, go in nature. When you live in the Northern Hemisphere, have a look that you get enough daylight. Take care of your body. Eat healthy. Meditate and exercise as well. Moderate and just when it makes fun. It is an inward phase. We are still in preparation. In a lot of countries, we still are not allowed to go out in restaurants, cinemas, theaters. What is perfect to concentrate on ourselves. At the same time, our intuition is highlighted and amplified, as if we are trained once more and on a refined level to listen to our inner voice of signs and messages. What I feel for January as well are surprises and twists and turns that seem on the first sight not as what you want or wish for. And there's always a gift in everything you wished or expected different. Either what is happening is much better than you have planned. Either a door that shuts leads to another door wide open. That opens a way to better opportunities. Sometimes it's also like a test of the universe to let go of how we want it. Someone who has no time for us opens a space for ourselves and unexpected miracles to happen. So, When a door closes, let yourself feel the pain or simply the feeling of disappointment, frustration, or anger. Feel. Feel all what's coming up and then let go. Shift the focus on yourself again and again and again, back to yourself. Ground in yourself. February 2021. The animal spirit I have pulled is Pig Spirit. It says, use your mind wisely. And then I paint it. February is orange. Things are accelerating. Change is much quicker than before. What was valuable today can be totally different tomorrow. We are asked and challenged to remain flexible, to adapt as quick as possible, to find creative solutions for challenges, situations we never were in before. There are more truths coming out, but also just as a preparation for so much more real ugliness that will be revealed to us in 2021. As also in our personal lives, all what is not based on honesty becomes cracks now. The more honest we become with ourselves, the less can we stay in relationships and situations that are not based on honesty and truth. What means that relationships, romantic as also friendships, family members, either end and fall away, or that all who are involved find new ways to express and receive truth, what can create real intimacy and another level of trust. It needs the willingness and the effort of all parties involved to have the courage to be honest and to take the responsibility for ourselves and for themselves. So they for themselves. So that we can reach another level together. All what's not aligned with us will fall and break away. What might be painful, once more, and also very liberating. And you will see, where people fall away, new ones will come in. You will connect with more and more people of your soul family. You will enter in contacts and friendships that is so easy as everybody speaks the same language. What is so much more fulfilling? Well, let go and open up. March 2021. The card I pulled is a hummingbird spirit that says, be here now. I feel that we will have a big shift of energy in March, maybe around the 21s, with a change of seasons. In the Northern Hemisphere, the spring begins, and in the Southern, this is the start of autumn. I saw always a dark blue for this month when I thought about it, a blue with the depths. I have also since some time the feeling that the virus will vanish in March, mysterious from one day to the next, as it is appeared. 1 year after, as its work is done, he came to help us expand our consciousness. What happened? Another information that came already when I was writing about general energies for 2021, that it might be hidden by the pharma industry that there is no longer a virus, as the business with the vaccines wouldn't function anymore without a virus. What if? And what if that comes out into the light? A big campaign of vaccination while there is no longer a virus. Whatever will happen in March, it will be life-changing, once more on a collective level, global, and huge. And as outside mirrors always what is going on inside us, we can prepare for deep transformations in our personal lives as well in March. Whatever will happen, keep in mind and in your heart that this is for you, for us, that it will lead you to something better. What we are asked is to stay present in the moment, in our emotions, in our bodies, with love and compassion for ourselves as everybody else involved, as nothing else is existing, just the now, just this present moment. April 2021. The card I pulled is the Mouse Spirit. Tend to the small things. The first color coming through for April is a light green. This time will give us a bit space to integrate what happened in March, to adapt, to relax, a little as well, to breathe. Go in nature, connect with nature is an urgent information for March. To reconnect, to recharge, what will help to integrate as well. Enjoy the sweet days of spring or autumn, wherever you are located in the world. Connect with Mother Earth. Feel her and let her feel that you are here to support her, coming back to her true nature, as she is supporting you to come back to your true nature. And connect with friends, family, soul family, with loved ones. Go and exchange with others how you feel, what is going on in you. Show yourself vulnerable and true as you are, and make the experience that you are loved how you are, with all your beauty and also all what you might still think is not okay with you. Show yourself how you are and invite by doing so that others do the same. Raw, simple, and in all your beauty, with all what you are. Makes experience to be loved also in your bad moments. We are all longing for being loved how we are, really, without conditions. How could that happen when you don't show who you are really, with all what you might call flaws? What might just be parts of you, making you unique for others? How will you find out when you don't show yourself fully? There's something very sweet and heart-opening in the energy of this April that could support you to open your heart, first of all for yourself, so much wider, and as a result for everybody else as well. May 2021. The spirit coming through at the end spirit, time to collaborate. May will be light blue, like the heaven, with white clouds. It is a special month, as I feel it. The energies of May will support us to start more and more co-creations, cooperatives, and working together. It will be very fruitful in this month to share our ideas with others, as they can bring in their gifts and talents, and greatness can manifest. We will get support from unexpected people or institutions, not always in ways we wanted and wished it, and always that what we really need. This month feels for me as well as if all the rules and measures to isolate us of the previous months are activating the opposite. a common sense to come together to celebrate, work, life and love together. As if the measures of isolation have the opposite effect on us human beings, to bring into our consciousness how important it is to be together in the physical, to touch each other. Yes, all we empaths and highly sensitive souls can feel the energy of another one also, when this one is on the other side of the world. And to smell someone, to hug a loved one, a friend, a family member, to hold a hand, to eat together on one table. This is so different. This is what we need as human beings. This is what is normal, not to connect via the internet, even when it is magic that we have this possibility. I can feel also demonstrations and protests and enough cooking up and escalations as a result. When you take the word demonstrations, then you find there an action or actions to deconstruct demons. This is May, coming together in love and melting the demons. June 2021. 2 cards were popping out when I was pulling the animal cards. The stag spirit says take the lead, and the wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. Sunny yellow is the color for this month. We will need all what we have prepared us for in this month, on all levels. We are asked to step in our full power now, to stand firmly grounded, no matter what happens around us. This month feels for me as if the earth is shaken, as if there will be massive breakdowns and breakthroughs in June. A lot of souls that have fulfilled their missions will leave as well. We will need our deep connection with our heart as well as with our soul family, friends, family and loved ones. This month will bring us closer together with souls that are in the same vibration and life path, that are here to be supportive and part of the change. And we will have to let go of those that will choose other paths for this moment of time. June will wake up a lot of souls that will feel lost and need support. And they can't any longer ignore that what they believed as a truth is far away of the truth of their nature. June will bring needed shocks and eruptions on a collective level as also in our private lives. Have a look that you eat well, take care of your body, be loving with yourself, clean your energy regularly, ground and breathe. Breathe and think in your heart. All is well. All what happens is for you, for all of us, in the highest good of mankind and all living beings here on earth and in the universe. So trust, root yourself in Mother Earth, connect with her. You are here now to step into your soul mission. You're here now to be an important part of creating new Earth. July 2021. The card that was popping out was the grasshopper spirit. Take a leap of faith. Dust is settling. I got images of something broke down, a building. Stones and scree and debris all over the place. A monumentum broke down. As the dust settles, I see people ranging, order, making order, calm, connected. They work together, hand in hand, old, young, man, woman, all colors, all nations. Even when the shock is still to feel, this was needed. This monument had to break down to free the space. What is freed is not just a space, but so much bigger. I can feel sadness and grief as well, as this breakdown brought losses with it. And all this is perfect. There's something so much bigger rising, like phoenix out of the ashes. The world becomes quiet. Everybody knows what to do now. Where is her place? It feels for me as if the eruption, this massive breakdown, has not only crushed a monumentum, but cracked so many hearts open. As the only consequence possible now is solidarity, unity. We are all in this together. We all feel the shock. We all feel the freedom, the possibilities, the openness. Our minds don't know. Our hearts know. And this situation is so new, so unknown. We can't ask our mind for the way. Our hearts know. And the first step, very practical, to remove, to clean up all these debris, to clean the space, to open and free the earth underneath, together, all together. There's a knowing out of our hearts that we need each other now, that we can move on only together. August 2021. The card that popped out was a swan spirit, time for deep dive. The quietness after the storm, a month to breathe, to relax a bit, to integrate what has happened, to ask ourselves, what now? The space is cleared. The space is open and ready for the new, like a white canvas. It's up to us now to create what we wish for. It's up to us now to materialize what we dream of since ever. In any case, in this lifetime. But how? Where to begin? How to start? Where? So many questions. Beloved child of man, you can't know the answers, as you were never here at this point of time in this open space. So breathe. Feel your heart beating, the excitement, the creative power, how much you want new earth, how much you want to live in unity and connecting out of our hearts. Follow the path of your soul. Breathe and feel. All this uncertainty, your confusion as well. Another level of insecurity. You were never here. You can't now. So breathe, close your eyes, feel and listen. Feel the quietness on the outside that has another quality than ever before. And listen inwards. Dive in yourself. Contact with heart and soul and listen to their guidance. They know. Listen and follow. You are safe. You are loved. You've made it until August. Congratulations. It's about alignment and trust now. Nothing else. September 2021. The card that popped out was the Koala Spirit. Spirit had a plan. Harvest time in the Northern Hemisphere. When you plant a seed, all you can do is to take care that it has enough water, and if it is in a pot, also enough light. When it starts to grow, how it grows, in which pace, and how many leaves it will have, you haven't any control over all these tasks and forms. Even the plant doesn't control how and which form and which pace it grows. For sure, A good, nourishing and loving environment is helpful. And how this plant is growing is engraved in its cell memory. The plant knows on a very deep and basic level how to grow. It doesn't think about that or plan it. It's the same with us. Our souls have a plan. The universe has a plan. We can't control, accelerate, or manipulate this plan. We can stand in our own way when we try it, indeed. Or we trust, even when we don't understand. And we follow the signs in our inner voice. We let us be guided by our own wisdom. We follow the plan that has been made for us since the beginning. We surrender. We do things that seems not to make sense. That is what we are asked to do in September. Not to do things that make no sense, but follow, listen and follow. To dive deep in, to reconnect again and again and again with our heart, with our inner voice, with our guides. To see and feel the signs and hints. To let our mind cry, but to accept that we do not understand, that we can't understand. And we can feel the impulses, the pulse, the turns in other directions. We feel them in our system. All we have to do is to step out of our way, out of our mind, and to follow. To follow the call of our heart, of our soul, and to feel and to experience how right that feels, how easy life becomes, how life comes in flow. October 2021. The card for this month is Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. As I feel it, the energies of October are very tender and sweet, what is urgently needed. All what happened in the previous months worldwide, on a collective level, the crushing of systems, the truths that have been revealed, heeded to a mass awakening. A lot of people will be very confused, deeply insecure, and confronted with a lot of pain, mostly their own, unseen and unfelt, numbed and suppressed until this moment of time. You know very well how that feels, how dark life can become from one day to the next, when you dive into your shadows, when the barriers you have built up to protect yourself between you and your trauma are melting. And now you are asked and needed, like never before, with your experiences, with your wisdom, and most of all, with your love and compassion. Not to heal others, but to be there, present. To hold a safe space, while the other one dives into her own darkness. A lot of tears will flow in this month. Water and emotions will play an important role in this month. And it is all about being gentle, with ourselves first of all, and for sure with others, to shine the light of love and compassion. We are asked as well to stay firm in our power, to be in good contact with our wisdom, our inner voice, our guides, as we have to hold the vibration, the energy high for so many others in this month. We are asked to trust and to shine our light so bright, to illuminate the darkness for these feeling it so intense. So, this is also months we should have a strong focus on self-care and healthy boundaries. November 2021. Another month where two cards were popping out. First, the Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit, and then the Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back, a lot of spirit. Now we are asked to trust. We are not capable to think as we are used to think, to plan with our minds. Spirit has a plan. Spirit tells us which actions to take. We just have to follow. No overthinking. An idea is popping up, do it. Someone comes into our mind. Contact this person. Something feels off. Stop it. It's about feeling and listening. We will get all the informations we need. We will get all the answers we need in the perfect moment and divine timing. We just have to listen and to follow. Listen and follow. This is a month filled with sparkle and miracles. We are provided with all what we need in every moment. All we are needing to move on is there for us, as if the universe is inside us. Feel the love, the creativity, the excitement, and your limitless wisdom. This wisdom that we all have access to through our hearts. The best receivers, as long as they are wide open. So take care of your heart. Take care that it lasts open, no matter what will happen worldwide. The high-speed fiber connection made of love are accessible ever and for everyone without conditions. We just have to open our hearts and receive. Being part of the never-ending exchange of love and universal wisdom. Giving and receiving, receiving and giving. Following the voice of our hearts. This is a month of creation, of spark, of exchange, of cooperation. This is also a month for love, relationships to reach another level of intimacy. And for those still alone, for several possibilities to meet a soulmate, a like-minded and like-hearted soul, a partner. Now we come to the last month of 2021, December. The card that popped out is Turkey Spirit. Give with gratitude and grace. What I found funny is there's Thanksgiving in December as well, or in Christmas. These are events we eat turkey, or those of us who are not vegetarians like me might eat turkey. So, December is silver. Have a look back. Who are you today? Who are you now in December after all what happened this year? Have a look back. Who you were in January 2021. You thought that you are already yourself, and now? What have 2021 taught you? What did you learn about yourself you wasn't aware before you experienced all you have experienced this year? Be grateful for every event, for every trigger, for all what you have experienced in this year. You have grown so much. You have come back to your true nature so much more. You have shedded some more layers of who you are not. You have revealed so much more of your beauty to yourself and the world. You have lightened the path for so many searching their own light now just by being you. Shining your light, radiating your love. You have experienced love and pain, anger and excitement, welcomes and goodbyes. You have allowed yourself to feel all that's going on. You are so alive. You have allowed yourself to try new things, to make experience you never have made. You have allowed yourself to fail and to try again. You have become the best, loving parents for yourself you always wished for to have. Be proud of yourself. Use this month to go inward and make like an inventory of your personal 2021 as a preparation for 2022, another life-changing year on a collective and personal level. Have a look what you are grateful for and what makes you laugh. What do you enjoy? What do you want to experience more in the next years? What could be the steps to reach this? Ask your heart, it knows the next steps. What can you let go to make space for the new and the beauty? Enjoy yourself and shine your light. These were all the informations. First of all, the general informations I read at the beginning about all what might happen in general in this year, and then the 12 months step by step, the mini readings. I will post them every month so you can read them. And what I found interesting, as I have finished the painting now, is to see it all together and to see which months is influencing another month. Just when I watch the painting, so there's this blue line going from January into February. In March, the gold point starts already in February. Then we have between May and September a blue line coming out of the heaven, going down into the month of September. And September is also connected with June, so the green line. What is interesting? One of the flowers of July goes into June, and July is also connected through the flowers with November. In August we have this heart like a tree, and the roots are going in July, November and December. Then outstanding for sure is October with these waves waving out. This is a month of this gentleness, I think. Waving out in September, in July and in November. There's also a connection between October and November through a violet form, like I don't know, this it's not a circle. There's this violet line coming out on the bottom of October and making a circle into November. November has this violet connection with October as well. No, with December. And in December I was asked to put in the colors and symbols of all the other months. What else is interesting? There's a pink flower coming back in January, April, July, August, and September, November, and December. We have blue symbols in January, July, August, and December. Golden dots in April and February, in July and December, and in November a lot of golden sparkles. And we have 2 months with 2 hearts. This is February and November. And in May, these 2 prominent red hearts and some other hearts as well. We have 3 months with a prominent heart in the middle that are July, October and December. And the heart of October has the same color as the background of September, and it's the only heart that is not red. So There's a lot going on in this year, and for me, this image that I was giving at the end of the general update with the but it might be like a roller coaster. There are frightening moments, there are other you enjoy a lot, and what is most important is your company with whom you make the ride. I think when I see this painting now in his wholeness, there's so much going on in this year. A lot of beauty as well. And we will be challenged again. We will grow a lot. So I wish you to enjoy the ride. And if you like me to give you a personal reading for this year or a special situation, go in contact with me. I'm available. You will find all the contact informations in the description box. I'm looking forward. I'm really excited. Just at the moment it's January, I'm sleeping so much, and I have the feeling I don't know at all how my year will look like. I have nothing nothing special coming up, no film project, nothing. And I've got the feeling I shouldn't know what this year brings me, not at this moment of time. I just should learn to be in the present moment. This is my big lesson at the moment, and to integrate all what happened last year, the beauty I experienced this year as well, this live channeling event with Antoinette Thompson from To Become One. What was really really beautiful. I enjoyed it so much, and it looks like that we will do that monthly. I will let you be updated, and we will do this on Facebook, and I will post the videos then after that on YouTube. So just if you want to be informed, have a look that you subscribe on one of my pages, channels, YouTube, Facebook or Instagram. I think I'm most active on Facebook at the moment. And yes, I hope you have enjoyed this reading. I wish you to enjoy 2021. There's so much beauty to come, really, there's so much beauty to come. It's amazing. We are on such a good path. I give you a big hug and send you love. Bye, Kaya.